And I've heard from inside Republican circles and right-wing media that the hate campaign against Kamala Harris has begun. You'll notice
and I'm part of it. The hate campaign. I will talk about how much I hate her.
Purposefully pronounce her name wrong.
Oh my gosh. The literal whore. You know, these are the same people that call Donald Trump Hitler. But if you say Kamala Harris's name wrong, you're being so hateful. Hate campaign. Hate campaign 2024. Let's check in on CNN, see how their first interview with our new president-elect is doing. Kamala Harris. Is it going to be exactly what you thought? Will it be hard-hitting press? Will they ask the questions that we all want the answers to? What will they actually get to know about Kamala Harris that they don't already know? Will they question her about her job as a DA? Will they bring up when Tulsi Gabbard totally destroyed her in a debate? What will they say in this interview? Let's get into it. Before they were talking about Joe Biden and ice cream. Hey, now what are they talking about?
Let me ask you one more question. I'm struck just in your presence. I was watching you on stage.
Wow. First right out of the gate. I am struck by you in your presence. I am dumbstruck. This woman, by you in your presence.
It's what we have seen. For us at every moment in time, and certainly this one, to see the moment in time in which we exist and are present.
Are you guys struck, as I am, as CNN is? Hear it one more time to prove that I'm not making it up.
Let me ask you one more question. I'm struck just in your presence.
God, I can't even hold it in. I can't even freaking hold it in. I'm just struck in your presence. Just smelling you is enough for me. When I looked at you across the aisle and I thought, you know what? Today I'm going to have real journalism. I'm going to ask you the tough questions. But first, right out of the gate, I'm struck by you. In fact, when I look at you, I feel weird. In fact, when I smell you, I smell something that I can't put my finger on. I can't even use the words. Corn Pop was actually a bad dude. And you in that gray and black suit jacket, it's really got me going. It's making me question my whole sexuality. Okay, one more time. Here we go.
Let me ask you one more question. I'm struck just in your presence. I was watching you on stage, watching the reactions from the crowd.
Oh, yeah.
Looking you in the eye with your passion that you were displaying and talking about so many issues. And yet, you hear candidates suggesting that a vote for President Biden, because of his age, is somehow a vote for you. And that is hurled as an insult. It's intended to demonstrate some negative viewpoint towards you.
Yeah.
What is your reaction to this thought that with your background in particular, with your career, that there is some thought that you are incapable?
Whoa.
Well, I think that...
what is your thoughts when you're thinking about how your thoughts are, that you're thinking about your thoughts when you ultimately start thinking about your thoughts when I thought about my thoughts when you started thinking about your thoughts. And, well, how much time do you have? God. Is this the hard-hitting questions I'm going to get from you people? Is this what I'm going with? Well, how much? Okay. This is going to be easier than I thought. This is elections. This is the hard-hitting news. This is the CNN that constantly tells you about democracy and about how it's important to not suppress the vote, and right-wingers and Republicans are all out suppressing your vote and they're not allowing you to vote. And then we just install a candidate, and then this is the hard-hitting questions we ask because they're all about democracy. Come on, tell us.
I think that most women who have risen in their profession.
It's actually Rosen. Most women that has risen, like me. How did I rise? Well, ask Willie Brown. Ooh, don't bring up that. Don't double charge me for that. Don't you double charge me for that. Don't you talk about Willie Brown.
That most women who have risen in their profession.
And I've risen.
Who are leaders in their profession have.
I'm a leader. Kamala Harris is the reason why I hate everyone getting a trophy. She has ruined it for me. I'm basically a leader that I've risen to the top. How'd you get there? Nobody voted for me, but everyone selected me as like a really good person, except for Californians. They're really some of the smartest, easiest people known to mankind. Here we go.
Who are leaders in their profession have had similar experiences.
Right.
I was the first woman to be elected district attorney.
Love that.
I was the first woman to be elected attorney general of the state of California.
Wow.
And I'm the first woman to be vice president.
No big deal there.
And I love my job.
Wow. Wow. Can we start that interview one more time? Because I feel like I learned so much about who she is and what kind of policy she's going to be doing and how she's going to make the country a better place to live.
Let me ask you one more question. I'm struck just in your presence.
I'm so excited for these anchors to just shove her down our throats. You're going to love Kamala Harris. And you're going to learn to love Kamala Harris. Because if you don't love Kamala Harris as much as I love Kamala Harris, you're a racist. And if you mispronounce her name, I swear to God, we're going to find you. We're going to knock on your door. We're going to send the FBI there because we know, for God's sakes, they're not busy doing anything special with their lives. After all, they're looking after...
Thinking in my head that we all need a mom. I've been thinking that we really all need a tremendous hug in the world right now.
Yeah.
But in our country, we need you to be Mamala of the country.
Oh my God. Can you imagine the debate between Kamala Harris and Joe Biden and Donald Trump? If Donald Trump says anything negative, if he goes after any of her policies, anything, the media, the enablers of Mamala are going to come after Donald Trump like never before. They're going to try to lock him up or something. I don't know. I mean, these are some of the hard-hitting questions, and that's why I've raised $81 million. I don't get it. Just $81 million. Dude, let me get $1 million. Just one. Just let me change my life. Okay, and here's prime example number one. The media is going to have an honest conversation with us. And they're going to nonstop lecture us about how you are supposed to be viewing Kamala Harris. You can't have your own opinion about this woman. You have to just love her because she's Mamala. Okay? She laughs. She's quirky. She might say some funny things, but she's actually amazing. And if you're to say anything otherwise, it's probably because you're a white male. Disgusting. Get out of my life, sickos.